What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 80, and coming into today we are still sitting nice and pretty at a 33 game differential. 95 and 62 is our exact record, and we are bringing the same team today. I will go over that as a refresher for you guys in case you didn't watch the last episode in a minute. But before I do that, I would just like to remind you that if you have not done so already, please show some support to the channel and the series by clicking either the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button right below this video. The important thing is that your voice is heard, and regardless of whether you like or dislike the video, it does help out if you leave feedback. If you go in the comment section below, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what I need to improve on, give me suggestions, that kind of thing. Now, with that being said, let's move on into the team here. We've got the Rocky Helmet Cofagrigus, which is there specifically for Mega Kangaskhan. It actually takes on Talonflame kind of sort of okay as well. Then we have pretty typical Samurrott. I run it all the time. It's got the Aqua Jet and Razor Shell and Sword Stance and all of that fun stuff. We've got Rest Talking Charge Beam Magneton because why not? It's carrying the Eviolite, so it's super duper bulky. And I'm actually running some special defensive EVs in there, so it can take hits on the special side pretty well. We have Life Orb Offensive Nidoqueen, Sheer Force, all that stuff. Focus Sash Riolu that loves to copycat. And then we have Lumberry Salamence, which is a Dragon Dance set. It's got the Moxie, it's got, all of that good offensive stuff. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't take hits too well on Battle Spot, so it probably should be carrying the Focus Sash, but Riolu has that. So, we'll see how things go. Last time around, we went 1-1. So, we're going to try to get a double victory today. We're seeing Smeargle, Rotom Wash, Infernape, Aerodactyl, probably Mega Aerodactyl, because nobody really runs regular Aerodactyl anymore. Ferrothorn and Garchomp. And I guess Garchomp could be Mega too, but that just doesn't happen too often. Most people like to run Scarf Chomp. That's the most common set that I've seen. Now with that being said, my mind is still on Inverse right now. So I need to get into the zone of not doing Inverse, because my first thought was to bring Magneton for Garchomp, and that's how you know you've been playing too much Inverse, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, kind of think that Smeargle might lead off. I know it's 3v3, but it could be trying to pass some kind of shenanigans and put me to sleep, so I actually want to lead off with the Salamence here. That is what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. We're bringing the Salamence, and I think we're going to bring the Cofagrigus, because I see lots of physical attackers that Cofagrigus would love to wall, and I think I want to bring the Samurrott as well, because if that Aerodactyl comes, I won't have anything to outspeed it, and we should be able to Aqua Jet it, and that'll do a decent amount of damage. I mean, it's not going to just one-shot it, but if we have some prior damage on it at all, Aqua Jet should be able to pick it off. So that is what we were doing, getting right into the battle here, and I feel like this video is starting off fast. I know that it's 3 minutes in, and we're just now starting the battle, but there's been some videos lately because the Inverse ladder didn't want to find me battles, so I was getting 5 or 6 minutes into the video and still not having an opponent, so that is the thing. So, okay, I dare you to put me to sleep. I dare you to put me to sleep right now, because I'm not going to Dragon Dance because you're carrying the Focus Sash, so I'm just going to go straight for, yeah, I'm just going to go for a Dragon Claw. I don't see why not. He's going to withdraw. Don't come in with the Ferrothorn. Don't you dare come in with Ferrothorn. There's the Ferrothorn. I do pack the Fire Fang, but I don't think that's going to be... I should have went for the Earthquake there. That was the better play. Seeing the Garchomp with the Rough Skin and the Ferrothorn, we take Rocky Helmets and Rough Skin damage. Or not Rough Skin, Iron Barbs. Alright. I had the Fire Fang, like I mentioned, but I don't think it's a one-shot. I do not think it's a one-shot at all. I kind of want to just go into Cofagrigus because he can't do much to me other than Leech Seed. Power Rip isn't going to do that much, and neither will Gyro Ball, so we'll save the Fire Fang because I don't want to take all that damage again and not even have a guaranteed one-shot. So that is the thing. We're going into Cofagrigus here. There's the Stealth Rock. Man, this guy has hazards all over the place because he's got the whatchamacallit. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. No, he's got the... I can't even think of what I was trying to say. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He has the Smeargle, which is usually a hazard setter. That's what I was trying to say, but I am brain farting all over the place. So we're going to Willow right away because why not? Why not? He's going to stay in here to take that Willow, so if he is physical, he's not going to be doing that much damage anymore at all. He could Leech Seed me, though. Yeah, there's the Leech Seed. He's going to connect with that, which is fine. Absolutely fine by me. Because we can go into anything, really. We can go into Samurrott and start setting up things. I guess. No, I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? Why would I go into Samurrott on a Ferrothorn? So when we're switching around like this, we're going to have to take rocks damage, and I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. At this point, though, we can go into the Salamence, and we should be able to Fire Fang it after some more burn damage. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to lose Salamence at this point, though, because that Lumberry is going to come in handy, because I guarantee that Smeargle is going to come in and either Spore or Dark Void. And I do not want that. I do not want that even a little bit at all. Even a little bit at all. Yeah, let's go into the Salamence. I mean, I might have to take some unnecessary damage. I don't think he's going to go for a Gyro Ball, though, because I'm slow. So, if anything, Power Up is coming, and we 4 times resist that. So, if anything, we're taking more damage due to rocks. No, he's going to withdraw. Alright. Smeargle. Let me see. Yeah, Smeargle. Alright. Alright. This time around, we are going for the EQ if he wants to switch in the Ferrothorn. If he wants to stay in and try to put me to sleep, so be it. Go for it. I dare you, Smeargle. I dare you. I dare you to put me to sleep. He's going to stay in this time around. There's the EQ. He might set up Sticky Web, too. Yep, he goes for the Spore. That could not have been any better because we're just going to wake up. We are just going to wake up. Yum, 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 yum. Eat that, Lumberry. You're in a bad position now. You can't put anything to sleep. And I've been in positions like this where if a Smeargle uses Spore and or Dark Void on something that has a Lumberry, the opponent will automatically forfeit. I don't think that's going to be the case here. But I've had that happen so many times, I just think it's hilarious. So with that being said, we're going to go for the EQ again. I don't want to show him that I have the Fire Fang yet. He's going to withdraw. Show me the Ferrothorn. Show me the Ferrothorn. No, Aerodactyl's coming in on the EQ. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not even a little bit bad. So we can go for a Dragon Claw to try to get some prior damage on this thing. But this Aerodactyl's going to outspeed, though. That's the thing. That is the thing. Unless he's just running like almost all HP investment, which they don't normally do. Do not normally do, and he actually gets a speed boost when he evolves into Mega Aerodactyl. Not that he really needs it, but he's going to be so incredibly fast. I don't want to switch in Cofagrigus just for the sake of switching it in. Do I? No, I don't really want to do that. Don't really want to do that, so I guess we're going to have to get rid of our Salamence here, and that's unfortunate because Fire Fang the Ferrothorn would have been great, but it doesn't look like that's going to be in the cards here, so I'm just going to go for a Dragon Claw on the off chance that I'm faster because of just the EV spread that he's running, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm expecting like a Stone Edge here. Stone Edge would be my guess. He's going to go for the Stone Edge, he's going to connect with it. That is a dead Salamence, so I'm sorry Salamence, I'm sorry. Put in some good work, though. The very least, you frustrated that Smeargle a little bit. Now, we can go right into Cofagrigus here and try to burn this thing. We can definitely do that. And he can switch in his Smeargle to take the burn. And that would actually not be a bad play. That would not be a bad play at all because... If he does that, the burn will not take him out in one shot. So, and he could also go into the Ferrothorn to take the burn as well. Decisions. I kind of want to just go for a knockoff to try to kill the Smeargle coming in. There's no reason to keep it otherwise. I feel like that would be a really, like, vast over-prediction, though, if I go for a knockoff and he stays in with this Aerodactyl. Because I don't think... I know I can take one hit from this thing, but that's all I can take. That is seriously all I can take. Perhaps I should have went into the Samurrott to just Razor Shell. We gotta make a decision. We gotta make a decision. I'm gonna go for the knockoff. He's gonna withdraw. Show me the Smeargle. Show me the Smeargle. Smeargle. No, Ferrothorn. Darn it. At the very least, we're gonna knock off the Rocky Helmet, but I really wanted to see that. I wanted to see that Smeargle so badly. We're gonna take all kinds of damage. All kinds of damage right now. But no more Rocky Helmet for this thing, which means Samurrott can Mega Hornet later on, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. And what can this thing really do to me other than Leech Seed? I don't know that it can do much. We can Shadow Ball pretty safely. I'm expecting a Leech Seed because, like I said before, Gyro Ball's not going to do much to a Cofagrigus because I'm already slow as balls. And Power Whip as a burned Ferrothorn, we already know it's not banded because we've seen a majority of its moveset, or half of its moveset rather. And it's carrying the rocks, so you're not banded with rocks, that's not a thing. Let's go for the Shadow Ball. That's what we're doing, going for the Shadow Ball. And we outspeed this Ferrothorn, which is crazy. And Shadow Ball really doesn't do that much damage at all. He's going to get a Leech Seed off, and it's going to be a poop time. It's going to be a poop time. Now, I kind of want a Pain Split to try to get some of my HP back, but if he switches in that Smeargle, that would be a disaster. That would be an absolute disaster to do that. So if I switch in my... Oh, he might predict a switch, too. That is the thing. He may just predict a switch right here. And that won't be the best thing in the world. But I need to try to get some HP back, too, at the same time, because I don't think now, at this point, I don't think I'm going to be living any hit from that Aerodactyl. So I'm going to need Samurrott to be at a decent HP range. Part of me wants to just switch in the Samurrott because I should be able to do things. Should be able to do things like set up Swords Dance. Because what is this Ferrothorn really going to do other than Leech Seed? Then I can Aqua Jet all the things. All of the things. Let's go into Samurrott. And if he ends up Leech Seeding, the double Leech Seed, I guess I'll just go back into Cofagrigus. I'll take all kinds of rocks damage, but that's just what it is. That is what it is. He's going to withdraw. Show me the Smeargle, trying to switch into that Shadow Ball. Yep. Okay, so will he predict... We get a little bit of Lefty's recovery, which is great. Doesn't mean a whole lot because we're not Focus Sash. We are actually leftovers. Yeah, that sentence made sense. We got a little bit of leftovers recovery, so it doesn't matter because we're not Focus Sash. Right. Cool. Oh my goodness, I say the dumbest thing sometimes. Now, Aqua Jet will just destroy the Smeargle. It will do a lot of damage to Aerodactyl if it wants to switch in, but I don't see it switching in. Let's be honest here, it's not switching in. Ferrothorn could come back out seeing this Samurrott here. And that would not be a good time. That would not be a good time because we're going to take Iron Barbs damage. You know what though? We're going to go for it because at least we don't have to take the Rocky Helmet. He's going to take another turn of burn if he does that. So we're actually not in a bad position here at all. So let's go for the Aqua Jet. Yeah, he's going to stay in. So Smeargle's out of the way. No more worrying about being put to sleep. So that worked out perfectly. It's not very often that your opponent brings a Smeargle and you don't get put to sleep. So that is pretty awesome. So we're deadlocked at 2 Pokemon apiece, and Ferrothorn and whatchamacallit, yeah, the Cofagrigus are pretty much at around the same HP range, and then Aerodactyl and Samurrott are at full HP. So this is looking like a good battle. We did get back up to full health with our lefties, so that's cool. That is cool beans. But we pretty much have to get up a Swords Dance. The only way we're going to take out that Aerodactyl was, one, if it was burned, but we're not going to get that chance now because Cofagrigus is not at a point where it can take a Stone Edge. I know it's completely physically defensive, but it's just not happening. Not from a Mega Aerodactyl. So, this Ferrothorn can't do much, like I said, other than Leech Seed. I mean, it could have the Power Whip. We haven't seen it yet. But as a burn Ferrothorn, I don't see it doing a crazy amount of damage. It's not going to be a one-shot unless it gets a crit. So we're going to Swords Dance. We'll see what he wants to go for. I'm guessing the Leech Seed. That's the only move that he's really gone for so far. Yeah, he goes for the Leech Seed again. And that means we can actually set up another Swords Dance here. He's going to let me set up to +4. Because he's not getting more HP back than he's taking from burn, I don't think. Well, maybe he is just a little bit, but it's about the same. It's about the same. So we can go for another Swords Dance, and then Mega Horn should be enough to take out this Ferrothorn. And then at that point, I think at +4 that an Aqua Jet should be enough to take out the Aerodactyl. I think. If it's not, then we just lose. But that's pretty much what we're resorting to here. Going for another Swords Dance. This Ferrothorn should not have any way to phase us or stop this setup. He's going to go for the Power Whip, and it connects. Let's see how much damage it does. Not enough. So with our lefties, we're going to take more Leech Seed damage here as well. And then we're going to have to take Rocky Helmet. So we really need this Mega Horn to connect for us to really have any chance of winning here. That's what it comes down to. That is what it comes down to. But yeah, Mega Horn should be enough at +4. I know you're a Ferrothorn, but you're not that thick. There's no way. There's no way you're surviving Mega Horn. And Mega Horn does connect. Let's see how much damage this does. And it is enough. We get a crit. I don't think that mattered. But we're going to take Iron Barbs. No Leech Seed damage this turn because our opponent's Pokemon went down. And we're going to get a little bit of Lefties recovery, which is great. And that Aerodactyl is going to have to come in here and take an Aqua Jet because I don't believe it has any priority. I don't believe. And I'm not sure if we're within Torrent range. If we are, that actually might help us out a lot. If we're in with blah 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 blah, I think we are within Torrent range actually, because it's 1/3 of our HP remaining. 60 is 1/3 of 180. We have a 195, so we should be within that range. We should be within that range at all. For sure is what I was trying to say, not at all. Let's go for the Aqua Jet. That is our only play, and I'm thinking this is going to take this thing out. Yes, it does. One-shot it with another crit. Oh my goodness. Somebody, calculate that. Go on Smogon's damage calc that for me. Because I just got extremely lucky, back-to-back crits, and I'm sure my opponent is seething over that and assuming that it mattered. I don't know if it did, because I'm pretty positive that we were within Torrent range at +4 with, I'm adamant, I'm running max attack investment, so I'm pretty sure that didn't matter. But on the off chance it did, I'm just out of curiosity, somebody calc that and write that in the comment section below for me. Please, if you would, please. So that is a victory for us. That brings our record to 96 and 62, so that is a 34 game differential, which is pretty cool beans, I have to say. It's pretty cool beans. So we have one more battle today, and that was a long battle. We're 18 minutes into this video, and I know it took a long time to choose some of my moves, but it was just, that was a good battle. That was a really good battle regardless. There were some mind games and switching going on, and it was good. His mistake was bringing in that Ferrothorn and leaving it in and letting my Samurrott set up as much as it did. And even getting it into Torrent range, because he may have had a shot to survive +4 Aqua Jet. I don't know. But our next opponent, Jonathan, he is bringing Talonflame. I can't pronounce things today. Talonflame, Hippowdon, Greninja, Infernape, Sableye, and Porygon Z, which is a nice change from the usual Porygon 2. Now, with that being said, let's see. What do I want to bring? I don't think Riolu's going to do us a lot of good here. It would be great to get rid of the Greninja and even the Porygon Z, but it's not going to do a lot to Infernape. It's not going to be able to do a lot to Talonflame or Hippowdon, or actually nothing to Sableye, really. Realistically, nothing to Sableye. Huh. So a Magneton could do okay, like, especially against the Greninja, especially against the Porygon Z, but Talonflame can hurt it pretty badly. Hippowdon can, Infernape can. Alright, Magneton, you're not coming in this battle. You're not coming in this battle at all. What is he going to lead off with? If that Greninja starts off, Salamence is not a good choice. What do I have for that Greninja, really? Realistically, the only thing they can take care of it is Riolu, which is unfortunate. I guess we're bringing the Riolu. I guess we are. It doesn't do like a crazy amount of work on this team, but we pretty much have to bring it. Pretty much have to bring it. We're going to go with, I Actually, you know what? No, Samurrott can take care of it. So we'll bring Samurrott, we'll bring Nidoqueen, and we'll bring Salamence. There we go. That seems like a good couple of Pokemon to bring. So really, you're not getting into a battle this time around. I know you did amazing work last time around and almost actually swept the team with Mega Gyarados and Greninja and Garchomp back to back to back. That would have been really cool, but it did not happen. It did not happen because Riolu cannot one-shot a Garchomp. That's just not happening in any universe. Not happening. Sableye starting things off. So we're looking at a Will-O-Wisp coming our way. Now, Samurrott actually can run a special set pretty viably, so I don't know necessarily if that's what he's going to go for, but there's no reason for me to stay in at all. So we're going to go into the Nidoqueen because that's our only special attacker, and it doesn't mind as much if it gets burned, and we can use some attacks on it. Some attacks. There's the taunt, expecting a setup move. So not a bad play at all. And at this point, Stab Earth Power looks like the way to go, although setting up rocks for that potential Talonflame to come in just sounds really, really tempting right now. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for the Earth Power. If he has the Talonflame, so be it. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp to get some residual damage going on this Nidoqueen, because residual damage is always good. And actually, he has a couple of potential Focus Sash users. So he might go for a recover here, because he can very easily just stall me out of burn damage, basically. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So what I want to do is I want to get the rocks up. I know it's... Oh, I'm taunted. Oops. I don't want to get the rocks up because I'm stupid and I forgot I got taunted. Okay, with that being said, what could possibly come in on that? What was it? Just Talonflame, right? Just Talonflame? Yeah, let's go for an Ice Beam. I mean, at least that would do neutral damage if the Talonflame does want to come in. I don't know if he has it, but if he does, going for Earth Power is a wasted turn. He's going to withdraw. Show me the Talonflame. Come on. Come on. Let me see that Talonflame. Yes. All right. Playing it safe actually worked out for us there because we're going to get some damage off on this thing. And wow, that does 50%. Unstab. Ice Beam from a Nidoqueen does like 55% to a Talonflame. Holy cannoli. Alright, he's probably not running HP investment, probably attack and speed. And a Brave Bird, I think, just one-shots this, unfortunately. There's really nothing I can do about it. Samurrott does not want to take that. Salamence does not want to take that. So, I don't have anything that can take two of them. And I don't even know if I have something that can take one of them. So, we may just flat out lose to this Talonflame. But we're going to have to go for an Ice Beam. We're going to have to hope that we survive a Brave Bird. It's probably Choice Banded. And, Talonflame, why do you have to be a big poop? Yeah, Nidoqueen just dies to that. Just straight up dies. And he's going to take all kinds of recoil. I can't come in and outspeed with anything. I have priority with Samurrott, but his Brave Bird priority outspeeds my Aqua Jet priority. So it's just a whole big thing. It's a whole big thing that I don't enjoy. Now let's take a look. I have quite a bit of HP investment in my Samurrott. Let's see which has a higher defensive stat, Salamence or Samurrott. Samurrott has more HP and a higher defensive stats, so this Talonflame will kill itself to recoil. It's going down pretty much no matter what. Now I don't think it has anything else to do to me. I mean, it could possibly Willow me if it's not Choice Band. But we didn't see Lefties, and we didn't see Life Orb. So I'm assuming it's Choice Banded at this point. That may not be the best thing for me to do, but I'm going to let it kill itself to recoil and go for a Swords Dance to try to get some attack boosting action going on here. He's going to go for the Brave Bird. If that one-shots, we are kind of screwed. Kind of screwed, to be honest. No, Samurrott actually is going to survive that, so we're going to get up to +2. The Sableye may very well be coming in here, but we're going to try to Aqua Jet it so that we don't get Willowed. Now, unfortunately, I'm not, like I said, I'm not running a lot of HP, or not HP, I'm not running a lot of speed investment, very little, in fact. So, Sableye, I mean, Sableye's really slow, though, so I think we'll outspeed that. I think we'll out-prioritize it. So I'm guessing he's going to go into the Sableye here. Now, that would be my guess, and try to see what he can do with the Willow. Depending on what his other Pokemon is, too. But he's got the Infernape and the Hippowdon both, which do not like Aqua Jet. The Mach Punch from Infernape, if he brought that, might be enough to pick me off here, though, because that would out-prioritize my Aqua Jet, so that has potential, but judging by the fact that he's taken a while here, I'm thinking he doesn't have the Mach Punch Infernape available. Oh, no, he does. He does. Huh. Alright, I think that's going to be enough to actually finish us off. And there's not much I can do about it. It really is not much I can do about it. I could switch into the Salamence, but I just wasted my Samurrott for no reason. But then we get a free switch. We'd still have our Lumberry intact with our Salamence. We can set up a Dragon Dance and hopefully kill off this Infernape if it's not Focus Sash. If it's Focus Sash, I think we just lose. I think we just lose. But he's going to try to finish me off with a Mach Punch, and I think it'll be enough. I'm thinking it will be enough. But we really don't have much of a choice. Yeah, Aqua Jet it is. Aqua Jet it is. Oh, he doesn't go for a priority move. But he does have the Focus Sash, because we get a crit. Again, why am I getting so many crits today? So he's going to go for the Thunder Punch, because that is definitely going to take us out. Not going to mess around with the Mach Punch. Okay, but at least we got a hit off. If he was Focus Sash and he went for Mach Punch and killed us, and we didn't break that Sash, we would have been in a terrible, terrible position. Now we can get a Dragon Dance up. Do we even need to get a Dragon Dance up? What does this thing have? It doesn't have Ice Punch. It could have Stone Edge. It could very easily have Stone Edge. Is there any reason to have a Dragon Dance up at all? I don't know that there is. With that Sableye coming in, it could recover, or it could just straight up try to Willow me. I'm not going to go for Dragon Dance. I want to get rid of this thing. I want to get rid of this thing, so I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw. He's going to go for the close combat. He outspeeds, obviously, and that really doesn't do that much damage at all. And we should be able to take this thing out. His defenses are going to fall, so now we might actually do more than 1 HP. Yay! Yay! Down goes the Flaming Monkey of Doom, but we're going to get a Moxie boost. So that is pretty cool. So we're not going to be at +2. The reason I was thinking about going for Dragon Dance was because his priority with Mach Punch was going to be not very effective. So that really wouldn't have scratched us too much. And then at +2, if we did get burned for some reason, if he just double Willowed or whatever, we'd still be at neutral attack, and we'd be able to break through the recovers that are most likely coming, because priority recover is the thing. We're going to go for the Dragon Claw. See what he does. He's going to go straight for the Willow, so we are going to win this match, because we have the Lumberry, so that actually worked out twice today. Lumberry Salamence apparently is amazing on Battle Spot. And that is right after I was saying earlier in this episode how Focus Sash would probably be better, but I guess not. If I had Focus Sash, I would have lost 2 matches today. So that is going to be a double victory for us. That's right, we are up to a 35-game differential, ladies and gentlemen. Whew! Alright. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So what is our actual record, like our exact record? 90... We were 96 and 32. No, we're not like at a 60-something game differential. 65-game differential, yeah. No, I'm not that good. I am not that good in any universe. 97 and 62. Yeah, that would be 35. So there we go. 35-game differential, 97 and 62 it is. So this was a really fun episode, I have to say. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys did too. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, if you haven't done so already, please show some support to the channel and the series by clicking a rating down below. Doesn't matter which one it is, as long as your voice is heard, as long as you're leaving feedback in the comment section, all that good stuff. That is what we're looking for. And of course, you know, you guys know that I seriously appreciate all the stuff that you do. All the support that you give me, it really does mean a lot to me. That's why I try to listen to you as much as possible. I try to read all your comments, try to reply, all that stuff. Make sure that you guys know that you are appreciated all the time. So with that being said, That's going to be it for this time, and I will see you all for the next episode, but until then, game on.